God says, "There is someone you dearly love who is now with me in heaven, and right now their spirit is moving through this very moment, asking you to open your heart without delay." This is not just a coincidence you're here, this is a divine appointment, marked and written in the heavens. The urgency you feel inside your soul is not confusion, it is the voice of the Spirit calling you into alignment. This person you miss so much, who once held your hand, smiled at you, cried with you, they are now by my side and they are pleading for you to receive this without hesitation. To everyone reading, comment, Amen. This is how you open your spirit. You have been guided here not by random motion or chance, but by the exact hand of my divine planning. Before this hour began, I already prepared this moment, because I know your heart has been quietly aching. You've been holding back tears at night, hiding pain behind your daily routine, wondering if the person you lost can see how much you still love them. I tell you now, they do. Not only do they see your tears, but they are with me, whispering your name, asking me to comfort you, to heal you, to reach you today. Please like this video now if your heart feels even a drop of what I'm revealing. That simple act of faith is a small door I can walk through with even greater peace and healing. I see your weary heart trying to stay strong for everyone else. I see the way you look up at the sky, hoping for a sign, even when you feel foolish for asking. You are not foolish, my beloved. You are brave. You are still standing, still loving, still hoping, even after all the losses life has thrown your way. Heaven watches moments like that. The angels take note. And today, I speak through this message to say, I have not forgotten you, and neither have they. Now, comment 11:11. Let heaven know you believe this moment has been divinely timed. You are seen. You are cherished. You are not walking through this life alone. That person you love who now walks the streets of heaven is more alive than ever before, and they are not far from you. They are part of my plan to comfort you today. When your heart broke, mine broke with it. When you screamed in the silence, I heard every word. When you asked if they were safe, I whispered yes, but you were too surrounded by grief to hear me. So now I say it again, yes, they are safe, and they are closer to you than you know. I have surrounded you with signs. You've seen their name pop up in unexpected places. You've dreamed of them right when you needed it most. You felt a breeze on your face when no wind was blowing. That was not your imagination, it was me, letting you feel a glimpse of their presence. That's why you must not skip this moment. That's why you had to see this, because it's your time to heal and to receive. This pain you carry is not permanent. It will not define your story. You were not left behind. You were left with purpose. There are things you are meant to do now, not in spite of your grief, but because of the love that grief proves existed. And I am with you in every step of this. Now, comment 222. Trust is returning to you, right now. I declare peace over your soul. I breathe strength into your heart. I speak hope into the emptiest places. I am mending the unseen wounds. I am softening the aching memories. I am not just watching over you from afar, I am holding you. And in this sacred hour, the person you lost is not just watching, they are part of this divine encounter. They are not missing from your life, they are woven into every miracle I am preparing for you. I am going to bless you, not to replace what you've lost, but to remind you that I am still your God, still your Father, still your provider. What seemed to be taken from you is going to become the very foundation of what I use to elevate you. You are going to rise, not because you forget them, but because you carry their memory like a torch that lights the way forward. You are not walking in the dark anymore. You are covered. You are protected. No enemy can touch what I have declared safe. You are held in my hands, and nothing can pull you out. Your sorrow has not been overlooked. Every tear has been recorded. Every quiet ache has been noticed. And now, I turn the page. Now, I begin a new chapter of healing. The past will not haunt you, it will strengthen you. The loss will not define you, it will awaken deeper love in you. Because you are mine. And what is mine, I never leave broken. Stay close to my word. Rest in my promises. Keep your heart soft. Keep your hands open. You are not cursed. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. This is the hour heaven meets earth for your healing. If you're ready, let your soul agree and comment 333. Faith is rising. This entire moment, every second, has been crafted with love, designed by the one who sees what the world overlooks. You are not surviving by accident. You are being carried through storms by the prayers of the one who now sits with me. And I will keep carrying you until you see what I've been building in the quiet. Do not be afraid to feel. Do not be afraid to believe again. Miracles are written in your name. And they are coming. You will feel joy again. You will laugh again. You will breathe without heaviness. And when that day comes, you will know it wasn't luck or chance, it was me. And it was them. Still loving you. Still proud of you. Still walking with you, just on a higher ground. I bless your mind. I bless your heart. I bless your home. I bless your future. I speak peace over your nights, and favor over your mornings. The door that opens next will be one you never thought possible. But I will open it. Because I am your God. And I have heard your heart. What if unlocking wealth was as simple as a 9-word script buried in your brain? A top American neuroscientist reveals a hidden FBI vault mantra that activates a brainwave known to attract money faster than the law of attraction ever could. But this breakthrough could be deleted from the internet at any moment. So, click the link in the video description and comments before it disappears forever. God says, the person you miss so deeply, the one who now walks with me in eternity, is not resting in silence. Their soul is alive, full of light, wrapped in my glory, and in this very moment, they are near. You were chosen to receive this divine encounter because your spirit has been quietly crying for connection, aching to feel them just once more. The gates of heaven have opened for this moment, because I want you to know that love never dies, and I have never left your side. Comment 555. Let this be your sign that divine healing is arriving now. In the stillness of your pain, I have seen the thoughts you do not speak. I have seen the way you pretend to be okay so others won't worry. I have watched you push down your grief, thinking that moving forward means letting go. But I tell you now, you do not need to let go of love to live again. I am the God who turns sorrow into purpose, who turns endings into awakenings. And I am doing that in your life right now, because I have more for you. There is a reason you are still here. There is a mission tied to your name that even loss cannot erase. I have written restoration into your story. And this very moment, this very message, is your proof that I am not finished with you. What you thought was broken beyond repair is where my greatest healing is beginning. I will not let your pain go to waste. I will use every tear as a seed for something eternal. There is a sacred connection between you and the one you love in heaven. It cannot be seen with your eyes, but it can be felt with your soul. And when your heart aches out of nowhere, when a memory suddenly floods in without warning, when you see their name or hear their favorite song, those are not coincidences. That is your spirit brushing against theirs through my presence. I allow those divine touches to remind you that you are still loved from both heaven and earth. Now, comment 1212. Something new is being born from your pain right now. I know you feel tired. I know you sometimes wonder how much longer you can carry the weight of your past. But I promise you, my child, there is a strength inside you that even you haven't discovered yet. I placed that strength in you the day I formed you. It has survived every storm. It has carried you through nights of silence, through mornings of aching, and I am about to show you just how strong I've made you. You are not alone in your grief. I have been with you through it all. I have wept with you. I have stood at your bedside when sleep wouldn't come. I have sat beside you in your car when you broke down and didn't want anyone to see. And I am with you now, wrapping you in a peace that cannot be explained, a comfort that can only come from me. Breathe in now, and let your soul receive what I've been holding for you. Every single prayer you whispered into your pillow has reached my throne. Not one of your cries has been ignored. The person you lost was not taken to leave you broken, they were taken to prepare something beautiful ahead. They are now part of my heavenly plan, and they have been speaking your name to me in ways that have stirred heaven's attention. You are being covered. You are being shielded. You are being loved beyond what this world could offer. I have watched how you blame yourself, how you replay moments and wonder if you could have done more. But I say this to you now, there is no blame. There is only love. I do not want you to live in the prison of guilt. I want you to rise in the freedom of grace. The past cannot be changed, but your future is wide open. And I am walking with you into that new beginning. You have not been forgotten. You have not been overlooked. I am releasing blessings that have been waiting for the right moment. And this is the moment. This is the hour. This is when the tide turns and the heavens align to lift you out of the shadows. Because you were never meant to live in sorrow forever. You were meant to be the living proof that my light reaches even the deepest valleys. Comment 777. Let heaven hear that your faith still breathes, even through the pain. I am not asking you to forget. I am asking you to believe. Believe that love transcends this life. Believe that your tears are not wasted. Believe that the person you miss so much is cheering for you from the place where pain does not exist. They are not gone, they are glorified. And in my presence, they are full of joy, watching you, loving you, praying for you. And I, your God, am weaving their love into every part of your future. There will be days when the grief feels fresh. There will be nights when the longing returns like a wave. But I will be your anchor. I will be your light. I will be your comfort. You don't have to figure everything out. You just have to trust me. The same way I caught them in my arms the moment they left, I am catching you every time you fall. And I will keep catching you until you rise. You were created for more than sorrow. You were created for glory. You are going to see me take what felt like the end, and breathe new beginning into it. You will feel joy again without guilt. You will dance again without fear. And you will love again without shame. Because I am not the God of grief alone, I am the God of resurrection. I bring beauty out of ashes. And I will do it again. Let me work. Let me heal. Let me love you through this. My arms are wide open, and I am calling you home to my peace. Don't run from your pain, bring it to me. Don't bury your feelings, let me hold them. I am not intimidated by your brokenness. I specialize in restoration. And your healing is already underway. There is more waiting for you. The person you love would want you to step into it. And I am here, walking beside you, every single step. An ex-Stanford neuroscientist just freed a 9-word script from an FBI vault. It activates a secret brainwave that draws money to you 20x faster than the law of attraction. It's buried in your brain right now. But powerful elites are trying to delete it from the internet. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes forever. God says, I am pouring comfort into your soul right now, because the weight you've been carrying has grown heavier than words can explain. I know how much you've tried to appear strong, how many times you've smiled just to keep others from seeing the pain inside. But I see it. And I feel it. And I want you to know, you were never meant to carry it all alone. The one you love who is now with me in heaven has been watching over you. Their heart is still tied to yours through the bond of love I created, and that bond cannot be broken, not even by death. Comment 999. Something sacred is stirring in the heavens for you right now. The voice of the one you miss so much has been rising like incense in my presence, speaking your name with love, with peace, with a kind of longing that only I can hold. They are not far from you. They are closer than the air around you. And their spirit moves with my permission, touching moments in your day to remind you that you are not forgotten, that you are still loved. The flutter in your heart when you see their picture, the warmth that floods through your chest when you recall a memory, those are echoes of eternity whispering to your soul. You have not lost them. You've only lost sight of them. They are alive in a realm without pain, without fear, without suffering. And they are waiting for you to feel my peace, not just for a moment, but fully, deeply, and completely. There is a sacred invitation being offered to you right now. An invitation to release your fears, to stop punishing yourself with all the things you couldn't say or do. There is no regret in my kingdom. There is only redemption, and I am covering you in it now. I have counted every tear. I have stood beside you in your loneliest hours. And I have heard the questions you never spoke aloud, the wondering if they knew how much you loved them, if they felt your prayers, if they ever visit you in spirit. I tell you now, they knew. They still know. And yes, they have been near, more times than you realize. My angels have watched you reaching out, and I have given them permission to bring your name into my throne room, again and again. Comment 10:10. This is a holy moment, and heaven is listening. I am doing a new thing in your life. Not to erase the past, but to breathe new light into the parts of your heart that have been dim for too long. You are not stuck. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being renewed. The person you lost is not asking you to stay in sorrow. They are cheering for you to live again. They know the pain of letting go, but they also know the glory of where they are now, and they want you to taste that glory while you are still here. I am giving you divine permission to feel joy without guilt. To remember them without falling apart. To move forward without thinking you've moved on. Moving forward is not betrayal, it's worship. It's proof that the love they left behind still carries power. That love lives in you. That love pushes you forward. That love is the reason I'm working in your life right now. You are being rebuilt from the inside out. And though it may feel slow, every day you breathe is another step toward the light. I'm not just watching your progress, I'm guiding it. I'm holding your heart together while it heals. And the person you miss, they are watching with me. They see the strength you don't see. They see the beauty that is returning to your spirit. They are proud of you, not because you've done everything right, but because you've kept going when it would have been easier to stop. There is no pressure in my presence. Only peace. Only truth. Only restoration. And I am surrounding you with it now. I am removing every lie that says you're too broken to be used again. I am silencing the shame that whispers you're weak. You are not weak. You are wounded. And I am the healer. You are not broken. You are becoming. And I am the potter, shaping you with hands that never grow tired. Comment 15:15. Let the heavens see that your hope is still alive. The days ahead of you are not empty. They are filled with purpose. I will use your story to heal others. I will use your testimony to awaken hearts. I will use your love to reveal my love, because you are chosen. You are not here by accident. You are not reading these words by luck. This moment was written before time began. And the one you love, they are part of this holy script. They are still connected to your story, still woven into your journey, still part of the miracles I'm sending your way. Do not fear the future. I already stand in it. Do not fear losing more. I am the God who restores what was stolen. What you thought was over is becoming the beginning of something eternal. I am writing beauty into your grief. I am breathing life into your spirit. I am speaking joy into your nights. And I am not finished with you. Rest in me. Trust me. Feel my presence around you now. Let your soul relax in the safety of my love. Everything you've endured has not been wasted. I have counted it all, and I will repay it with peace, with blessings, with miracles you didn't expect. This ancient 9-word script, unlocked from an FBI vault, activates your wealth wave that attracts cash like gravity. Even top athletes and Einstein used it. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might be deleted any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears forever. God says, I have been with you in every moment you thought no one saw. In the quiet hours when you stared at the ceiling, wishing the pain would ease, I was sitting beside your bed, whispering peace over you. When you reached out to hold on to the memory of the one you love, who now walks beside me in heaven, I was holding you both in my arms at once. You were never abandoned. Not for 1 second. The soul you long for is not lost. They are found in me, and they are shining brighter than ever, lifting your name before my throne again and again. Comment 1717. This is your holy confirmation that heaven is aware of your pain. I see the ache you carry like invisible weight. It's been buried deep, under smiles and distractions, under responsibilities and routines. You've tried to be strong for everyone else. You've tried to silence the waves of grief when they come rushing in without warning. But I want you to know, it's okay to feel it. It's safe to bring your sorrow to me. You don't have to keep pretending you're fine. In my presence, you don't have to hide. I am the only one who truly understands the depth of your love and the sharpness of your loss. You didn't lose them into nothing. You didn't say goodbye into darkness. You released them into eternity. And now they live in my glory, in full peace, in full joy, in full light. They are not resting in silence. They are alive in worship. And they are still connected to you in a way that nothing on earth can take away. Their prayers for you never stopped. Their love never faded. Their voice still echoes in my courts, lifting you up as if they never left. You have wondered if they saw your tears. They did. You've asked me if they knew how much you loved them. They did. And I'm telling you now, they love you even more now, because they see you with heaven's eyes. They see not just the outside, but the soul that has fought through grief and kept walking, even when it felt impossible. They are proud of you. I am proud of you. And this next season will be the season of comfort, healing, and unexpected joy. You've lived too long under the weight of what if. What if you had called more? What if you had said something different? What if you had seen the signs earlier? But I am removing those chains now. Guilt is not your portion. Grace is. Shame is not your calling. Freedom is. I do not hold your mistakes against you, and neither do they. I see the purity of your love, the tenderness of your heart, the sincerity of your intentions. That is what I honor. That is what I remember. And that is what I am blessing. Comment, Amen. Let this word be sealed in your soul. I want you to understand something sacred. When you hurt, they feel it in heaven, not with sorrow, but with a yearning to reach you. And so I allow their spirit to move close, to brush your mind with memories, to stir your heart with sudden warmth, to appear in dreams that leave you weeping with both pain and peace. Those aren't coincidences. Those are divine touches. Those are heavenly reminders. And they're meant to show you, love does not end. Love simply changes form. And eternal love only grows stronger. There will be days when the ache returns, and I will still be there. There will be mornings when the memory hits hard, and I will still hold you. But I am also bringing days where joy will return without warning. Where laughter will bubble up without guilt. Where you'll feel them near, not in pain, but in peace. That's my promise. That's my mercy. I will not let you carry sorrow forever. I will turn it into strength, into beauty, into divine purpose. I know you've been scared to feel again. Afraid that if you let yourself smile too much, you'll be dishonoring the one you lost. But I say this with the fullness of heaven behind me, you honor them most by living. By breathing fully. By loving boldly. By stepping into the destiny I've planned for you. You were not meant to shrink in sadness forever. You were meant to rise in grace. Comment 222. You are trusting me again, and heaven rejoices in your faith. What lies ahead for you is not emptiness. It is abundance. It is beauty. It is the kind of deep joy that only comes after sorrow. You are going to see how I use every moment of loss to build a garden from ashes. You will bloom, even in places that once held only darkness. You will shine, even after nights that nearly broke you. I will make sure of it. I have assigned angels to your path. I have written blessings in your name. I have protected you from battles you never even saw coming. You are not cursed. You are covered. You are not forgotten. You are favored. You are not weak. You are chosen. The love you've lost in the physical is now standing in my glory, asking me to walk with you more closely, to fill you with peace, to remind you of what's still possible. They want you to know that your life is not over. In fact, the most beautiful parts of your story are just beginning. I bless your soul with peace. I speak to your heart with calm. I hold your mind in stillness. And I remind you, your best days are not behind you. They are rising ahead of you like the morning sun. This is the season where your healing becomes your strength. This is the time where your pain becomes your testimony. And this is the hour where heaven reaches earth for your sake. There is nothing more for you to earn. Nothing more for you to prove. You are already enough. You are already loved. You are already held in my grace. And no matter what the world says, no matter what your mind tells you when you're alone, you are never truly alone. This band wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years, until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. God says, "My presence has been around you even when you felt like no one understood your pain." You've been walking through the world carrying a heart that still grieves, trying to function while a part of you feels frozen in time. But I tell you now, I am reaching deep into that frozen place. I am placing warmth where sorrow settled. I am stirring joy where grief has lived too long. And I am not doing this alone. The one you love, who is now alive with me in heaven, is part of this miracle too. They are close, and they are aware of how deeply you've been hurting. Comment Amen. That single word is an opening for heaven to move even more powerfully in your life. They have not forgotten you. Their love for you did not vanish when they crossed into eternity. In fact, it grew stronger, clearer, purer. They see you now the way I see you, with eyes that do not judge, with a heart that does not condemn. And they are filled with a divine longing to see you healed. You've whispered their name in silence. You've held back tears in front of others. You've tried to be strong, but your soul has still been reaching, hoping that somehow they could hear you. They did. And they still do. You were not speaking into emptiness. You were heard in the heavens. Every moment of closeness you felt with them wasn't imagined. That gentle presence that calmed you unexpectedly, that memory that arrived like a soft wave, that familiar scent in the air when no one else was around, these were glimpses of their spirit moving close. I allow these moments not to haunt you, but to heal you. Because they are not gone, they are glorified. And their voice still carries your name. You have wondered if they see the days you struggle. If they know when you feel overwhelmed. And I say this to you with all the authority of heaven, yes, they know. Yes, they see. Yes, they pray. They are cheering for your joy. They are not disappointed in your sadness, but they long for you to know the truth, that you are not broken forever, that life is not over, that I, your God, still have purpose for your every breath. Comment 11:11. This is a divine alignment happening in your spirit right now. You've been trying to make sense of it all. The loss. The suddenness. The unanswered questions. But there are things I protected them from, things I knew would bring more harm than peace, and in my mercy, I brought them home. Not as punishment. Not to steal joy from your life, but to fulfill a purpose higher than what your heart could understand in the moment. And now I am taking what has crushed you, and I am reshaping it into a future filled with peace. You were never meant to carry guilt. You were never meant to stay in the what if. I am removing that burden from you now. Their forgiveness is complete. Their love is uninterrupted. And my grace is overwhelming every dark thought that has tried to live inside your mind. I am lifting your spirit now, holding you above the flood, letting you breathe again without shame. It's okay to remember them and smile. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to live again. Because they want that for you. I want that for you. And your journey is far from over. In fact, it's about to take a turn so filled with light that even the darkest memories will start to soften. You will not forget them. You will carry them with you. But you will not carry them as pain, you will carry them as purpose. I am restoring your ability to feel joy without guilt. I am restoring the parts of your heart that shut down. I am pouring oil into the cracks of your soul where the grief slipped through. You have not failed. You have not fallen too far. I am the God who redeems. And I am redeeming this season for you, starting right now. Comment 333. This is your declaration that faith is still alive within you. I am releasing divine peace over your sleep. No more torment in the midnight hours. No more heaviness resting on your chest. I am placing angels at every corner of your room. I am filling your atmosphere with calm. You will wake up and feel rested again. You will breathe deeply again without the sting of loss pressing against your ribs. Because I am not only healing your emotions, I am healing your body, your mind, your nervous system, every layer of you that has been worn out by grief. There is a new chapter opening before you. Not one that erases the past, but one that honors it. One that uses every ounce of your pain as soil for miracles. One that allows the love you gave and the love you lost to become the roots of something greater. You are about to step into a season of divine clarity. You'll begin to see what you couldn't before. You'll recognize how I've been preparing you, protecting you, and surrounding you all along. You've walked through a valley most don't understand. You felt isolated, even in crowds. But I was with you in the middle of it. I've been walking you out of it. And I am bringing people into your life now who will speak to your soul, not to fix you, but to walk with you. I am bringing divine connections. Soul-led friendships. Unexplainable moments of confirmation that will remind you you're not walking blind anymore. Your tears planted seeds. Your silence built depth. Your heartbreak didn't break you, it shaped you. And now I will use that shape for my glory. You will be a testimony of resilience, of restoration, of my hand on a life that the world thought would crumble. But you didn't. You stood. You fought. You stayed. What if the key to real wealth was a 9-word mantra the rich are secretly using? An inside neuroscientist says this phrase, hidden in your brain, triggers a money-attracting brainwave 20x more powerful than the law of attraction. But this elite shortcut may be deleted at any moment. So, click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. God says, you have come so far even when your soul has been aching in ways no one could see. I have watched you move through days where your heart was heavy but your hands still served others. I have seen you break down in silence, only to pull yourself together again without anyone noticing. But I noticed. I always have. And the one you love, who now walks with me in perfect peace, has seen it too. They have never stopped watching over you. Their spirit remains wrapped around your life like a warm echo that never leaves. Comment 777. You are protected and surrounded by love even in this very moment. You have not been forgotten by them. In fact, they remember every smile, every kind word, every tear you shed for them. You carry a piece of their spirit in your life, and they carry your love in eternity. You did not lose them into the unknown. You surrendered them into my care, and I have kept them safe. They are not just at peace, they are alive in my glory, and they are more connected to your story than you can understand right now. They have whispered your name in my presence. They have asked me to comfort you in ways no one else can. I have heard their every plea, and I have answered by sending this very moment to you, not to reopen wounds, but to release healing. You have tried to be strong for so long that you forgot what it feels like to rest. You've carried the memories with trembling hands, afraid that letting go would mean forgetting. But I tell you, letting go of pain does not mean letting go of love. Love does not die. Love is eternal, and you are wrapped in it from all sides. I am not rushing your healing. I am walking with you through it. Some days, the grief feels distant. Other days, it hits like a wave. That is okay. That is human. And I am not frustrated with your process. I am proud of your strength. I am close to your sorrow. And I am speaking comfort over your thoughts right now. Breathe. Rest. You are safe in my hands. And the one you miss is safe in my presence. Comment 555. Let this be your quiet agreement with the comfort I am releasing over you now. You do not need to pretend with me. I know when your smile is real and when it's just a shield. I know when your heart is light and when it's silently screaming for help. And I'm not looking for perfection, I'm looking for your surrender. I don't need your performance. I want your presence. I want you to sit with me the same way they now sit with me, without fear, without shame, just in full peace. I want you to remember this, you are still connected to them in ways that will never fade. I am the God who links time and eternity. I am the God who preserves love across dimensions. What you built with them, the love you poured out, the moments you shared, none of it is lost. It lives on. And one day, you will be reunited in ways more beautiful than your heart can comprehend. But until then, I am going to make sure you live a life filled with beauty here too. You don't have to stay stuck. You are not betraying their memory by healing. You are not dishonoring them by laughing again. In fact, that is exactly what they long to see, your joy, your wholeness, your light returning. I am bringing that light back to you, day by day. The heaviness is lifting. Slowly, gently, but surely. I am replacing sorrow with strength. I am replacing longing with purpose. You will walk into rooms you once avoided. You will listen to songs you once couldn't bear. You will look at photos and smile instead of break. And when those moments come, you'll know that it wasn't because you moved on. It's because I moved in. It's because my spirit entered the places you tried to bury. It's because love, real love, always finds a way to rise again. Comment 10:10. Let this be your holy signal that resurrection has begun inside of you. There are days ahead that will make sense of what you've walked through. I am preparing encounters that will bring you answers, confirmations, and healing in places that have remained unanswered for too long. What once felt random will begin to feel divine. You'll see how I used pain to deepen your roots. How I used silence to sharpen your hearing. How I used heartbreak to stretch your capacity for compassion. You are going to be someone's answer to prayer. You will be the one who carries peace into rooms filled with sorrow. You will speak life without needing to say much, because your presence will be saturated in my glory. What you have survived will become the oil I use to anoint others. Your healing is not just for you, it is for generations. It is for legacy. It is for eternity. And through it all, the one you lost will remain part of your light. They are not left behind. They are simply ahead of you. Watching. Waiting. Loving you with a love that no longer knows pain or fear or time. And they are celebrating every moment you choose to live again. Every step you take forward. Every breath that says, I'm still here. An ex-Stanford neuroscientist just freed a 9-word script from an FBI vault. It activates a secret brainwave that draws money to you 20x faster than the law of attraction. It's buried in your brain right now. But powerful elites are trying to delete it from the internet. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes forever. God says, I have been patient with your sorrow, gentle with your questions, and present through every wave of pain that tried to drown you in silence. You didn't fall apart because I held you together. You didn't give up because I was carrying you when your legs couldn't stand. The grief you thought would bury you has become the soil where I am now growing your healing. And the one you love, the one whose absence still leaves an empty space in your chest, has been part of this restoration all along. Comment 12:12. You are walking through a divine turning point, and heaven is watching. They see how much you miss them. Every anniversary, every birthday, every quiet night when you whisper their name into your pillow, I see it all. They do too. And they don't see your sadness as weakness. They see it as proof of how deeply you love, how fiercely you've held on to their memory. But I didn't bring you this far just to leave you in sorrow. I brought you here to awaken your soul to something new. Something deeper. Something holy. Something eternal. You are not walking through grief alone. You are walking with me. And the one you love is cheering for your healing from the other side. You've wondered if they hear your thoughts, if they know how much you still need them. They do. Their spirit responds to your heart. They've stood beside you on days when no one else noticed how hard it was to keep going. They've been near when you cried out in secret, and I have allowed their love to become part of the comfort I've wrapped around you. You didn't imagine that sudden warmth in your chest. You didn't dream up that scent that brought you peace out of nowhere. That was me allowing their spirit to reach you, to remind you that death has not ended the love you shared. It only removed the pain and gave it back to you in purity. That love is still with you. And it always will be. Comment 222. You are trusting that divine love still surrounds your life, even now. There is no guilt in heaven. There is no punishment waiting for you because of what you didn't say, or what you wish you had done differently. I have already covered that in grace. And they have already forgiven you for everything you can't forgive yourself for. They are not replaying the painful parts. They are holding on to every beautiful moment. Every laugh. Every hug. Every time you showed up when it mattered. That's what lives on. That's what matters now. I am not finished with your heart. There are still memories to be made. There are still days coming that will feel like light instead of loss. I am lifting the shadow that's been over you. Not all at once. Not in a way that erases the past. But in a way that transforms it. So when you think of them, you'll still feel the ache, but it won't break you. It will bless you. You'll know they're still with you, just differently now. Comment Amen. That word seals my promises over your heart.